Welcome back to my channel, Kate in the Place, where I'm currently travelling around Asia. Having spent 2.5 weeks in the Philippines exploring islands like Coron, Bohol, Siquijor, and completing a 3-day boat trip from El Nido to Coron, it was time to leave this spectacular country. Before leaving, we flew to the capital city of Manila to spend a day there.
Well, welcome back to Kate in the Place. This is going to be a very different kind of vlog to the usual and probably much shorter. So the plan was to do a vlog in Manila because myself and my friend were going to spend like a day and a half, kind of 2 days in Manila at the end of our Philippines trip. So we arrived in Manila at lunchtime yesterday and we were both actually really sick. So by the time we got to our apartment, checked in there, we just like went to the pool, looked at the views, the beautiful views to be fair from our apartment, and then met up with some friends of Emma's who live here in Manila for dinner. So they showed us some traditional Filipino, well not really, we got ramen, but we finally tried halo halo, the Filipino dessert, and it was amazing. And we walked around a little bit with them around the Mall of Asia, which is one of the biggest malls in Asia. Makes sense. So that was actually lovely, and yeah, we saw a real like affluent side of the city. It's close to the airport we were staying, and it was nice, a really nice way to kind of end our Philippine trip.
That's why it's translated. Yeah. That's a third.
For the vlog. For the vlog. Everything's for the vlog, baby. Ooh. How is it?
That's interesting. Which one have you tried? Which one?
I just tried this one.
This morning then I decided to come here to the airport with Emma. Her flight is a little bit earlier than mine. She's on to Singapore and I'm heading to, I won't say, but I'm heading somewhere else today as well. But my flight isn't until 9 o'clock this evening. So my plan was to drop Emma off at the airport, say her goodbyes, and then head back to the city and do a little bit of exploring. But yeah, other plans were had by fate, so unfortunately. So first of all, both of us are still really under the weather. I woke up with a terrible headache, sweating, sore throat, sore stomach, everything, just like feeling absolutely horrible, and so was Emma. And yeah, so by the time I got here, I was like trying to muster up the energy to go back and explore Manila. I was like, this is my chance. And yeah, so I thought. But when I arrived at the airport, I couldn't actually get in to say a proper goodbye to Emma, even because you need to show that you've checked in for your flight. I'm having troubles with my flight with an airline that I won't mention because it'll give away the next destination, but I couldn't check in, and so I couldn't enter the airport. So I said goodbye to her at the beginning of the airport and just sat outside trying to use terrible Wi-Fi because the data isn't working to check in, and it took me nearly 2 hours. But I did it, so I was able to enter the airport because I wanted to drop off the big bag, because I can't be taking that around Manila for the day. It's big, heavy, awkward. There's a left luggage place here. So a couple of things. First of all, can't find the left luggage centre. And two, by the time I actually managed to get into the airport, because I had such trouble checking in online for my flight, I figured out that by the time I get to the city centre, it's going to be almost 2 o'clock. And I have to leave again at around 4. Traffic in Manila is like nothing I've ever seen. It took us like an hour to go 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers yesterday. Oh my god. So I'm quite far now from the city centre, and to get there could take up to 3 hours. It could even take longer, who knows. And then I'd be coming back in rush hour traffic, which, as I saw yesterday, was absolutely chaotic. And yeah, long story short, I've decided to just stay at the airport at this stage. I started googling for lounges, found one, but it's under construction now. Also, I don't have any of those passes, or seems to be mostly Americans, so I've never been to a lounge before, but I thought it might be fun to try if you can just pay in. But no, not looking too likely. There's one over here as well, but you need to have a first class ticket or a business class ticket, which I obviously don't, budget backpacker here. So I don't know, let's hang out in the airport for the day. I would have loved to have seen more of Manila, but today is going to be a little bit of an airport checkout, so let's go.
I spent the next few hours resting and sleeping in the lounge. Here is the grand tour. I got a small amenity kit, showers and nice bathrooms, and some very simple food included in the price.
Well, 6 hours later and I'm out of the lounge. That was actually quite good, very good value. It was like €11. I just happened upon this, it's the same lounge that they're doing construction on, but it's just a different part of it. And yeah, budget lounge, you know, nice simple bit of snacks. We had like some sandwiches, cornflakes, instant coffee, so I wouldn't mind a real coffee now. But yeah, lovely place to get some sleep. I actually, because I'm just not feeling well, I got some sleep. I got a bit of work done. I even had a shower and I was able to dry my hair for the first time in months probably. So yeah, it was actually fine for a few hours for €11. A steal. But I do want to show you the rest of the airport before I check in, because there's a food hall here in departures before you go through security. Let's check it out. It's like a mall in here, it's huge. You definitely won't be short of places to eat anyway, but it was just handy for me to have that one space where I could kind of hang out for the few hours and lie down in a really comfortable seat. But otherwise, you know, you could hang out here for a couple of hours for sure. Oh, there is a sky bridge, footbridge here. What's that? Let's see. Okay, that bridge appears to be, you're actually leaving the airport, you go through security again, and it goes to some resorts. So yeah, I'm not going to do that, but I am going to go and check this bag in, get rid of it, and let's see what's after security. Okay, almost 2.5 hours later I am out. That queue was absolutely hectic, chaotic. I was skipped many times and nobody cared. And I was there super early. I was there like 3.5 hours before the flight left, which I usually never would, but because I was in the airport anyway and the check-in open sign just came up for the airline, it was slow, it was crazy. But that's the way it is. That's the way it is when you are traveling. But through security, it went pretty fast after that, through immigration, and now we're in a beautiful part of the airport. Pretty standard really, I don't know what else to say.
Even though Manila is constantly cited as one of Asia's worst airports, I must say I found it fine. Nothing special, but there were lots of cafes and restaurants after security, as well as places to fill up your water bottle.
I had to get one last Filipino meal. This is La Paz Bok Choy, which is like a noodle soup. It looks really good. Oh my god, it's so hot. It's pork, different parts of pork, offal. It looks okay. Wouldn't really be my thing actually, but the noodles looked good. Oh, I'm choking. It's fine. The food is fine. Not too bad. To balance out a mediocre last meal here, I went bougie, went to Blue Smith coffee shop to get a turmeric latte. And that's divine. Oh my god, there's cinnamon in it as well. That is perfect. They also have currency exchange here, so I got some money for my next destination. There's ATMs. Yeah, it's pretty good here. I'm boarding pretty soon, getting excited about the next destination. Got a couple of things to download for the plane, and I will see you guys in the next place.